Hey guys, it's Andy from LLG Photography here again. Um, Another rainy day, so another day stuck inside. And my other career that I've got is a teacher, and tomorrow is A-level results day. And it just got me thinking about, the students getting their results and going off to university. And my class that I had this year, one of the girls said to me at one point, "Your daughter's so lucky that she's got photographers as parents because all the pictures of her are going to be really, really nice." She's like, "My parents are rubbish at taking pictures, and I just look stupid in all of them." And it kind of got me thinking about trying to educate people a little bit in maybe taking better pictures of their own kids using phones or cameras or whatever. I've actually put a little poll up in the Facebook Live. It's the first go at it. So just click on it, whether you use a phone or use a real camera, to take pictures of your kids. I'm going to bet that majority of people just use phones now because those cameras are so good. It's like everyone now can carry around a better camera than we had, say, 10 years ago by just buying a camera, just taking the phone out of your pocket. So really, really easy to do. So I thought I'd just share 4 quick, simple tips for you to think about when you're taking pictures of your own kids, family, or anything else really. And they're kind of the 4 key things that we do in our everyday photography of weddings or families. And it's what we look for. So first one is quite an obvious one, really. It's light. That could be window light. It could be if you're out and about looking for shade, dappled light to kind of have some cool effects, the light coming through the trees kind of thing. A cloudy day is actually amazing light to take photography in. Take photos in, probably is a better way of saying it, just because you don't squint. So try and avoid taking pictures in massively direct sunlight if you can, because either people are squinting because you're trying to keep the sun out of the picture, or you can't really see your screen properly because you're squinting into the sun and little things like that. So be really, really wary of what light you've got. If you're indoors, try and get people nearer to a window so you've got that natural window light coming in. And if it's not direct sunshine, it's actually really, really nice to get window light. We, in our house, the back of our house is incredibly dark. So we very, very rarely will take any pictures in this room where I am now in the kitchen. But actually the front of our house is lovely and light. So sometimes with Clove's playing in there, we'll take a camera through, we'll just get some pictures of her, being her, playing a piano, running around, playing hide and seek in plain sight, the usual things that she does. So the first one is light. The second one is think of the background. It's amazing how many pictures you'll see which you think, oh, that's really, really nice. And it's the simple idea that the person being taken a picture of, or the moment that you're capturing, that's the important thing in what you're taking. So you don't want any distractions. A lot of black and white photography that you'll see and you think, that's a nice picture. The black and white helps to take away distractions of other things in the background. But if you're just taking a snap on your phone, try and think about what's behind. Is there a load of mess that you don't want people to see? Is there a car park in the background? Is there a skip? Are there bins? Are there fire exit signs? Are there cones out on the road? Whatever it might be, these things can distract, and you don't always think about it when you're just trying to take a picture. So do have a look before you put your phone to your face, or you're looking through it as if you are taking a picture. Have a look with your eyes and just have a look around and say, well, what's going to be in the background of this picture? What do I want to be there? What don't I want to be there? And maybe just go from the other side or turn around, change where you're looking, etc. Just try and find a nice background. Things to look for: clean backgrounds. Trees make a lovely background. Bushes make a lovely background. Walls can make an amazing kind of background. Bricks or stones. Anything that's clean just really helps to pull your attention to the people in the picture, which is what you're probably taking pictures of. The third thing is it a posed picture or is it like a candid picture? So when I was a kid, all of our family photography was, right, you sit there, look at the camera, you sit there, look at the camera. No, you're not looking at, no, look, Andrew, look at the camera. Okay. So think about what you want. If it's a posed picture, you've got even more control over posing the other things, the light, the background that I've already mentioned. If it's kind of a candid one, those things maybe aren't so important because it's what the kid normally is doing that's more important to you, whether it's a smile, a grumpy face, whether it's them playing hide and seek like Clove does by lying on the floor face down and pretending no one can see her. those are the cute things that you want to get. Now, if your child like mine just does what they want, then she'll go and hide somewhere and just lie on the floor. I'm not going to tell her to move. I'm not going to try and pose her to make a better picture because it's her that I want to capture. So sometimes you can ignore the background. Sometimes you can ignore the light because actually that moment is what you're after. So you need to make that decision. If you are trying to get a lovely picture that you might, print off and put in a frame or send to family, then maybe you do want to pose them a little bit, or try to. I mean, you can't pose a 2.5-year-old. Maybe you want to try and get a better background, have them looking, etc., etc., etc. Just on that very quickly, if you do decide to pose somebody, a straight on picture like this can look a little bit weird, passporty, threatening. If you just get somebody to turn ever so slightly, it just looks a little bit more natural. Get people to sit upright, shoulders up, back, down. My wife always tells me better posture. These little things. I mean, in our photography, we don't tend to pose people basically ever. We might move people to better light and stuff like that, but we don't tend to pose people, move them around very often at all. It's just not what we do. We're more about the moment. But that might be what you want on your walls. That might be what you want to see and share to people on your WhatsApp family group. Okay, final thing is angles. It's very, very easy to just keep taking pictures from here. Click, 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 click. There's your picture. Or tap, tap, tap. There's your picture. Vary it. Get down low. If you've got a little one, get down low. See the world from their point of view. Shooting up to the sky can be amazing for a clean background, especially if you've got a nice blue day. I mean, obviously, you're not going to get that right now. Or even just kind of really moody, dark skies and clouds and things like that. That can be really cool. Or get up high and shoot down on them. If Chloe's lying on the floor because she's playing hide and seek, we'll shoot top down and we'll get our camera and we'll angle our screen so we can see, and we'll frame her nicely. And it just gives a different dimension to your pictures. So you've got these 4 simple things that you can do. Look for good light. Think about the background in the picture. Do you want to pose them, or is this just a candid picture where you're looking to try and capture the moment? And then try and vary your angle. Now, if you do those 4 things, all of a sudden, you'll just see your pictures take on a different look. They'll start to look more professional, if you like. And yeah, more stuff for your Facebook, more stuff for your Instagram. Anything like that, really, that you want to share with family and things. Okay, I hope that's helped. Like I said, just a quick thing I wanted to do. So if you do want any more, you always contact us. You can find us on Facebook. You can email us. You can message us, whatever it might be. And I'm happy to, share any advice. If you want to book a shoot with us, go ahead and do it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed taking your pictures, and talk to you soon. Bye.